And we're back. Stuff is happening. Stuff always happens. Everything moves. This stuff is always happening. Like it's never not happening.
How about that?
And yeah, like a lot of stuff is happening. So let's just like get right into the news. One of the biggest things is the IWGP last night, after we were finished recording, announced that they're going to make the first ever IWGP Women's Championship. And it had a lot of people, a lot of different things that they were saying. They were saying some was negative, some was positive. It was a lot of things people were saying. Because the fact that it's called the IWGP Women's Championship, people are going, well, that means that it's like the New Japan's women's division. Here's the thing. The owners of New Japan own Stardom too. So it's kind of yes and kind of no. But the only reason it's a thing is because they want to officially have a title that they can defend in America and all around like the regular IWGP title. It's a thing, and that's great. And the first champion will be crowned in October. So immediately, like I said, it has a negative connotation and good connotations. Like people just don't know what to say about it because, like, first off, the funny part about it was like when I found out, somebody DM'd me and said, "Yo, this is going down." And I was not a little skeptical, but I was like, okay, this makes all the sense in the world. And I read the article, and like once it came out available to me, I was like, oh shit, this actually makes sense. This is actually fun. This is actually cool. This actually works. I'm actually all for it. And it got me to thinking, like, with all of the stuff going down, of rumors of Mercedes and Trinity coming back to WWE, does one Mercedes decide to not come back and be the first ever IWGP Women's Champion like she wanted to be in her dreams? Or does she just keep going and just say, you know what, it would probably never happen, so I'm just going to go back to WWE? Which one does she do?
That's interesting.
It's very interesting. And also, the other interesting part about it is, like, with that being a thing, the IWGP Women's Championship is looming as a thing. Even if Mercedes doesn't come back, I already had another name in mind that I was like, this fits perfectly for Io Shirai if she leaves the company to also be in line for this thing. It's very intriguing, and I don't know where I wanted to go, even though I have like very little say of who wins and who doesn't, but I don't know where I would like it to go. I know that it sparked a lot of interest in a lot of AEW fans. All of a sudden it was like, hey, since New Japan works with AEW, you know, this is going to be a thing. Ha ha, ha ha, ha ha. And I'm like, yeah, well, don't get too hoped up on the AEW's women's division being integrated in Stardom because they have a thing with Tokyo Joshi Pro. They have none of them since the alliance with New Japan. None of the fucking AEW women's division has crossed over with Stardom. None of them. They have always crossed over with Tokyo Joshi Pro or Wave. Like one of the other promotions in Japan, they have never crossed over with Stardom. And that's something that a lot of the AEW fans have and not understood yet. Like they have no lining of thinking of like, oh my God, they've crossed over with Stardom. They've never had a crossover with Stardom. The whole time they've been together with the New Japan stuff, never crossed over with Stardom. So that's what like has me like, you guys have to kind of calm down. But yeah, that's on that front.
Okay.
And speaking of Mercedes and Trinity, Mercedes already was going to do an autograph signing, but now, on top of that, she's added Trinity. So now Mercedes and Trinity will be doing an autograph signing next week. That's interesting.
Yeah.
It's
like
interesting.
they're together.
Yes, it's very interesting. Like, that's not. They're together. All right. Kind of opened up some eyes around, especially with, like I said, with all the talks of them coming back to WWE. So yeah, it's like, yeah. So also, it was reported that by someone, I couldn't name any names because this person has like been disproven so many times, and like with something we're going to talk about in a few minutes, they were disproven with this too. This person said, well, we could see Trinity come back, but as far as Mercedes coming back, she's already out the door and she's looking to be headed to AEW. And to me, that was like really hilarious because the person was like, yeah, she looks like she's going to be going to AEW when all of my reports and everything that I've heard about her leaving and going to another wrestling promotion was AEW was not on the top of the list. Just put it that way. It was not on the top of the list. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's a thing. That's that's a thing. So yeah, we're talking about wrestling. Why don't we just get to wrestling from Smackdown?
Okay.
Because we're a day away from the great SummerSlam. I know I said the great SummerSlam like it's like some big show, but like it is a big show, but it's not like one of those shows that's like gonna blow your mind. It's just SummerSlam, the end of an era, beginning of a new one. And like, yeah, just go in there with that idea.
Yeah.
So SmackDown started off with Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus and a Donnybrook. It fucked me up because I swore it was the Shillelagh match, but he did say Donnybrook last week, and I just totally just blew him off and said, nah, fuck this. This is a Shillelagh match. That's what the fuck this is.
But that's all he showed was a bunch of Shillelagh, so,
No, but he did. No, he said we're going to have a good old-fashioned Donnybrook. That's what he said at the very beginning.
1,000% he said that, but he showed the Shillelagh, so in effect, this is apparently a brand new match. We don't know what it is, so maybe it was a new Shillelagh match. Who knew? No?
I kind of seen it going this way, but I didn't think they were going to have all the props and sets of like the bar and like an Irish beer fight. And this match, it was a really good match. But the thing about this match, it went like 30 minutes. And like, it's not oh my God, that sucks. No, it went 30 minutes. It was like a fight that went 30 minutes. Like, not 30 minutes of talking. It opened with 30 minutes of wrestling. It was like, wait, what? Like, this is not normal. Like, this isn't normal. Like, we have talking. And Drew beat Sheamus, and like when he killed Sheamus, he looked so sad that he had to murder his friend to get an opportunity to fight whoever at Castle Crisis. And it's like, bro, we already knew this was gonna happen, but like he felt sad that he beat up his friend, whatever. So he's there for the interview, and then he gets attacked by Theory. And Theory's just beating the fuck out of him. Theory's just fucking him up. Theory fucks him up, and Theory said, like, this is all because of what you did to me on Monday. You can't do this to me. I'm going to be champion. And it immediately sparked something in my head. Like, it immediately sparked something in my head. And, like, later on, it also reaffirmed it. It sparked something because as soon as he beat the shit out of Drew and left him laying, my mind went to, oh, he's going to try to cash in tomorrow. And because Drew doesn't like him and he already has his title match, Drew is going to fuck him up and make him lose that cash in. I was like, all right, cool. I was like, that's it. But then again, he has like so many fucking haters that you have no idea who the fuck it would be. And that's just insane.
Could be any one of them, like, interfere.
Yes. And I'm just like, all right, well, I have a really weird feeling that this is like, he's going to fail a cash in. I can guarantee he's going to fail a cash in. So then we get back and we have Pat McAfee and Michael Cole talking. And all of a sudden we get bitch ass bartender Cabron. He comes out and sits behind Pat McAfee and says, "You can't touch me, I'm a ticket." And he has this picture with McAfee with long hair and he's calling him a loser. And he just keeps picking with him. And it's like, oh, okay. Like, this is annoying as shit, but okay. And then, like, Pat McAfee just, like, gets really angry. And bitch-ass bartender Cabron winds up coming over the railing. And they just have, like, this little interaction. And then Cabron just goes, "I'm going to kick him in the nuts." Kicked him in the nuts. Him being Pat McAfee, pronouns pal. And that was the end of that segment. And it was like, okay. So then we had Austin Theory talking shit and like, yeah, I don't care who it is. If it's Dolph or Mad Crap Moss or whoever, I'm going to do what I need to do. And then he runs into Heyman, and Heyman says, "Excuse me, sir. Let me talk to you for a second." I was like, what the fuck? Like, what does Heyman have to say to him? I was like, okay, let's see where this goes.
I love your Heyman impression.
Thank you. So then we have a second match, which is because of quote-unquote Lacey Evans is out with injury or whatever the fuck they said she was out with. We have Shotzi taking on Aaliyah. So immediately, like, this match is going down, and the first thing I'm thinking is like, oh, well, they have Shotzi out here to lose to Aaliyah. Great. But I was 100% wrong because Shotzi beats Aaliyah. And I was like, oh, shit. That was not on my bingo card.
Wasn't on mine either, but I kind of figured after a while when they kept alluding to the fact that Shotzi kind of like snuck her way in this match. On commentary.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. Shotzi has no storyline. Shotzi has no storyline at all. The storyline between Lacey Evans and Aaliyah is on television and it's prominent. So that's why I'm like, there was no reason for Shotzi to get the win.
Exactly.
So then we get a backstage with Ronda and Liv, and then Natty comes up, and then Sonya comes up, and Ronda gets mad and walks the fuck off, and Shotzi's still in the ring cutting a promo, and Ronda just comes in and beats the fuck out of Shotzi. Then she says something stupid to like one of the fans, like she basically heel turned, and we're like, oh, okay, cool, she's doing the heel stuff. So they say it's a tag match. Ronda and Liv versus Natty and Sonya. So the match is going, and throughout the whole entire match, Liv is like, no, I'm going to prove to you that I'm good. So Liv keeps refusing to tag in. Liv keeps refusing. Liv keeps refusing. She keeps refusing. And Liv like gets to the point where like she's just so down bad that she's about to tag in Ronda. And she just decides not to. And Ronda's like, nah, fuck this. I'm going to tag myself in. Ronda tags herself in. Ronda fucks up Sonya Deville, and Natty is still like going, and Liv just hits Natty with her finisher, and they're both just standing there at the end, just looking at each other. And it's like, okay, well, that's different. All right. So yeah, they're getting ready for tomorrow with just like the way they hate each other. I don't know. That was kind of different.
Part of me expected something weird at the end where fucking Liv clocks her with a fucking belt or whatever. Like she becomes the heel instead.
That would have been weird.
Yeah.
So then we get the Street Profits and the Usos and Jeff Jarrett. They're basically talking shit to each other. Jeff Jarrett says, you know what? I'm only here to count the pin. I don't really give a fuck. So they start fighting, and the Usos wind up kicking Jeff Jarrett in the face. And then, like, it was like, what the fuck? And Jarrett's like, nah, get off me. Get the fuck off me. And it's like, dude, like, you kicked the ref in the face. You think tomorrow he's going to be on your side? Like, that was really fucking dumb.
In that part, though, I think that's actually a swerve, and he will be on their side. Probably.
So then we get the Maximum Male Models with Maxine Dupree. And they're showing off the new winter, summer collection, whatever collection this is. So all of a sudden, at the end, here comes Max Dupree. So the Dupree family are back together, and it's like, I thought that they were having so much problems with Max Dupree, and Max Dupree was leaving, and Max Dupree was going to be LA Knight again because Max Dupree hated doing this, and Max Dupree this, and Max Dupree this, and oh, that's why he wasn't on TV. Max Dupree, that's why they made Maxine Dupree. Ah, ha, 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 ha. And it's like, oh, well, apparently Max Dupree is going to stay Max Dupree. Okay, cool. So then we had a fucking crazy-ass match between the Usos and the Viking Raiders. This was also another long-ass match. New Day and the Viking Raiders. All right, got it.
Yeah, because you said the Usos.
It was a long fucking match. Like, it was like this was a fucking show with a bunch of long fucking matches. Yeah. And the Viking Raiders get the win, and then they just fuck up the New Day. Like, they beat the shit out of the New Day, and they Pillmanize Xavier's leg, the one that he injured already, and they just fucking dominate the shit out of him. I'm like, okay, well, yeah, cool, whatever. Like, I really had...
Yeah, television for a while.
But that's the thing, like, why? Like, there's no reason to take him off of television. He should just be on television and just... I don't know. It was weird.
Unless he has other obligations or something, you know. He man works a lot.
He already does, like, 10 gazillion things. Like, he literally last week was at fucking Comic-Con in San Diego at fucking 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Then he flew to wherever Smackdown was last week and still competed on Smackdown, and then flew back and did other stuff. So it's like, there's no excuse for him like to not to just do everything, because he's already doing everything and just like not getting any sleep. So it's like, nah, there's no reason for him to be off of TV. So then we get Paul Heyman, and Paul Heyman is there, and he's cutting a promo about how Roman is the longest reigning champion, and he says Brock Lesnar is a spoiler, but not tomorrow. So he says that, and Brock comes out. So now Brock has Heyman all to itself, and Brock comes in, and he's ready to get Heyman. And then all of a sudden, here comes Austin Theory. I'm like, what the fuck? Theory attacks Brock. Brock bucks him up and suplexes the fuck out of him. So Theory, in his hometown, is woozy and leaving Brock. And then he just gets Claymore kicked as he's leaving. And fucking Theory is laid out, and we get Drew staring at Brock. And they're basically looking at each other because it's going to be the two of us at Castle Crashes, right? Right? Don't bet on it. Yeah, don't bet on that. But yeah, that was SmackDown with a lot of fucking wrestling. Like, not just like, oh, it's just one or two things. It's long ass fucking matches and wrestling. Like the
minimum talking too. Like, it was barely any talking.
Yes. It was really fucking long and awesome. Which is like, okay, that's pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
Like, I really enjoy the new format of the new shows. So, on to Rampage. We get the Best Friends versus Sanjay, Jay Lethal, and Satnam Singh. So, Sanjay, he's already still injured. So he puts, like, he has a suit on and everything. And he goes in there to, like, fake wrestle with Orange Cassidy. And then they get Cassidy and they beat him up. And the Best Friends get beat up a little bit. But then the Best Friends come back, win the match. Everything is awesome, or whatever you want to say. But I'm just, like, really confused why Sanjay was in this match when I don't think he's, like, officially cleared to be a wrestler. I'm not even joking.
He didn't really do anything, so it really didn't matter. Like, he was just there. If anything, it was more of a 2-on-1 match for the most part. And, like, even then, like, the big guy, like, Singh, like, he did most of the work, so.
Right.
But it didn't matter.
After the Best Friends men win, they get beat up by Sanjay, his crew. And then Wardlow comes out to help. And Wardlow scares off everybody. And Jay Lethal steps up to Wardlow. And I'm immediately just in anger because it's like, bro, we had Jay Lethal go for the TNT title. Why is Jay Lethal going for the TNT title against Wardlow with his friends? And it's just like, I don't really give a shit. Because the way Wardlow is set up, it's like, yeah, Wardlow's going to beat the fuck out of everybody. It's like not really a big deal. Like, none of this is like, whatever. I guess Wardlow needs more bodies. But, like, at the same time, I really kind of don't care about Wardlow anymore. Like, you wasted him when he was at his hottest and just decided to, like, not do anything extra with him. Just like, all right, whatever, Wardlow. And that kind of pisses me off. It's like, why did you not do that?
They're kind of better off, like, putting him against the big guy, and even then, I don't care.
Yeah. So then we had Ego Ethan Page versus Leon Ruffin. And during the match, Stokely Hathaway was scouting Ethan Page. Here's the funny part. Ethan Page did not come out with America's Top Team. So it's like, oh, he could be moving on.
Yep.
So then we see the Factory talk to Two Stacks, or Two Dimes, whatever his name is. And they're trying to recruit him, and now Two Dimes is like, nah, I'm not going to do that. You guys suck. So it's like, okay, whatever. So then we get the next match. Lee Moriarty versus Matt Sydal. And the match is going. They're kind of equally matched. The match is going. You're like, okay. And throughout the match, you start to see Lee Moriarty start to show a little more heelish side. You're like, okay, let's see how this works. He's showing aggression, and he's getting a little deeper. And then Matt Sydal goes up on the top rope. Lee acts like, my leg, it hurt. And Stokely Hathaway distracts Matt Sydal. And Matt Sydal slaps the shit out of him, and he, like, fucks him up. And Stokely's glasses go into the ring. And Lee grabs the glasses so the referee doesn't see it. And he hits the kill shot on Matt Sydal. Matt Sydal is knocked the fuck out. He didn't put him in a submission. Matt taps out. And Stokely says, hey, here's my card. And Lee says, yeah, I'll take your card. So now, Stokely Hathaway is managing Lee Moriarty. And probably Ego.
About fucking time.
Yes.
He has a good squad with him right now, so.
Yes. So then we get Britt Baker, and Britt Baker is basically saying that they're going to have a tag team match on Wednesday, and she keeps talking about Thunder Rosa and Toni Storm breaking up, and the only reason that Thunder Rosa has Toni next to her is because she's scared of her. They're trying to break them up even though they're having a tag team title match. Yeah. All right. I mean, not a tag team title match. I mean, just a tag team match. That's what I meant to say. So then we get an interview with Claudio Castagnoli. And he's in the ring. He's doing his interview, and he's talking about how glad he is to be a champion, yada, yada, yada. So he calls out Wheeler, who also won on Saturday. And they're just hamming it up and talking. And then Jericho, out of all people, steps up and he's like, why don't you guys shut up? And then Yuta says, Jericho, I can beat you. And then he asks everybody, can he beat Jericho? And they're all saying yes. So Jericho doesn't want to do it. And then Jericho decides, no, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to put my title match against Moxley on the line if Yuta beats me. So it's like, what the okay. And it's just more and more proven that Jericho is going to wind up going through the whole BBC. It's like, okay. All right. You don't really care, but all right. So
he has beef with every single one of them too, including Regal. So.
Exactly. So yeah, we kind of don't care. And then after that, we find out that Claudio is going to defend his title versus Takeshita in Battle of the Bells 3. I think it's next Saturday? Yeah, it's next Saturday.
That's what I understand, yeah.
Yes. So then we get a rap video from the Acclaim. And the whole time, they're talking about taking out the trash. So I'm kind of halfway what the fuck is this? And they keep talking about taking out the trash. And then we get to why they keep talking about taking out the trash, because it comes to light that, hey, we're going to have a fucking dumpster match with the Ass Boys and Acclaim on Wednesday. I was like, oh, that's what that was about. Okay. Yes. So then we get to the main event. And the main event is Ruby Soho versus Anna Jay. And the match is going, and you're like, okay. You can see Anna getting a little bit better. And you're like, all right, cool. And the match is going, and then Anna just starts working over Ruby's arm. She takes off Ruby's arm covering, and it gets thrown in the corner. So at the end, Anna uses that to choke out Ruby Soho and win the match. So Anna Jay beat Ruby Soho in the main event of Rampage. That's amazing. I'm glad that people have faith in Anna Jay. They really do have faith in her. And I'm just yeah, that's kind of dope. That's kind of dope. You guys have faith in her, and I mean, you could tell because they put her with the Jericho Jerk-Off Society. It's yeah, I mean, yeah, good for her. Good for her.
Yeah.
How do you see this thing playing out?
Maybe eventually going for a title.
What title? Because there's a bunch of them.
uh, as of right now, Thunder Rosa, since he's like the face champion right now. So
I would have went with the TBS champion instead of that because like that's a heavy task. And like, yeah, I would have went somewhere else. But okay. So yeah, that's Rampage. Let's do the predictions for SummerSlam. So Logan Paul versus The Miz. Who do you have in this match?
Logan Paul, but then it's the fact that Ciampa's there, so it's kind of sketchy. But I'm gonna say Logan Paul.
But also AJ Styles will be there, so I'm just going to go with. I'm gonna go with Logan Paul winning this one too.
Okay.
Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey. Who do you have?
Liv Morgan. It's too soon to take the title off of Liv.
I know that, but like, what if they have like something special in line for Ronda? Like, I really want Liv to win because like I love Liv and she deserves this. So I really want her to win, but I don't know if there's like what's the next plan because there's so many things floating around of what's next that I'm like I don't know what's going on. So I'm just gonna put it like this. I really want Liv to win, but I wouldn't be surprised if Ronda wins the title right back.
Okay.
So then we have Bob Lash in Theory. Who do you see winning this?
No doubt at all, Bobby Lashley. Almighty.
Okay. So then we have Pat McAfee versus bitch ass bartender Cabron. So, Pat. Yeah, oh, of course, Pat.
Yeah.
So then we have the Mysterios versus the Judgment Day. Who you got here?
The Judgment Day.
I'm going with the Mysterios.
Okay.
With the Mysterios. Then we have Seth Rollins versus mystery opponent. I'm going
mystery opponent.
Yeah, I'm going with mystery opponent too. Then we have the Usos versus the Street Profits with Jeff Jarrett. I'm going with the Usos.
Yeah, I was about to say, had you asked me like a week ago, like who I would say, I was going to say the Street Profits, because everything was pointing to that, but tonight, it seemed like fucking Jarrett is going to go with the Street Profits, just because of that kick and whatever. I think that's going to be a swerve, and he's going to screw him. So.
Yes.
Usos.
Then we have Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch. Who do you see winning this?
Belair.
Same. And then the main event. We have Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar.
Roman Reigns, and he's going to keep his fucking like streak intact.
Yes. I see that too. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's all of SummerSlam.
Yep.
So I have to bring this to everybody's attention because like this was just one of the things that was just like so perfectly done, and it was just way too good to like and for everybody else. And this is like I've been saying this for like years. Every time we get on this, I've been saying it for years. Jay White is the best heel in the business. When I watched his match with he won a couple of days ago, I totally forgot to bring this up, but I watched this match and it was clear as day. There's no other fucking person in the whole entire wrestling business that is even closely equivalent to the heel that fucking Jay White is. It's insane. Dude, the match is going on, and I love that the crowd is so quiet. And Jay does this because the crowd in Japan yell, boo, or scream anything. So he always mocks them with the claps, and he always tries to get them to fucking say something. And it's just so fucking, it's insane. And he's beating up Ishii, and he has him on the fucking outside. And Ishii is like halfway knocked out. Jay grabs the ring skirt and wraps it around Ishii's face and yells out, "Don't forget to wear your mask." And I'm like, oh my God, why did you say that? And the ref comes over and was like, "Come on, man, stop." He was like, "He needs to put on a mask. What do you mean, ref?" He's like, "This is for your health and safety." And the ref's like, "Come on, stop. Just stop. Just fucking stop." And Jay is just like the fucking most, he's the evilest person. So he beats Ishii. And then after the match, this fucking made me cry. I literally was in fucking tears. After the match, he cuts the promo, the ending promo after the person wins, cuts the promo. And he's cutting the promo and he's just like talking. And then he goes, he's like, "You know what? Wherever, like whatever city we're in," he's like, "You know what? I'm gonna speak Japanese." He's like, "Just for you guys." And like you can hear the crowd like kind of just like, yeah, like, and like with claps. This motherfucker literally starts fucking clapping. He literally claps out a whole fucking sentence. That shit was so goddamn, I'm like, you son of a bitch. And then he goes, "What? That's Japanese. They can't say anything, so this is how they communicate." I'm like, you son of a bitch. He clapped out a fucking sentence. And everybody was sitting there. And you can tell how angry the fans got because you could literally hear people go, "Boo!" And they're like, "Oh shit, we can't boo." It was like, oh my God, he is such a fucking dick. Jay is just like, he's just so fucking good. He is great. He's fucking great. Like, he's fucking great.
When they're allowed to react again, he's gonna fucking get it.
Oh my God, he is. And so with the way that this is being set up, the whole G1, I'm thinking that it's gonna be Jay White versus Naito and Wrestle Kingdom. I'm thinking that's gonna be the main event. And like, there's been other little stuff happening. And one little thing that's been happening that's like really been making me go, you know what? This was like one of the dumbest fucking things I hated. But like right now it's turning into something actually fucking dope. So in one of the blocks, like Will Ospreay is in, and so is Juice Robinson and David Finlay. All of them are in like the same block. So Will Ospreay is the US champion. Fine. But Juice is like, "I don't want to give up the belt. So Will can say whatever the fuck he wants. I'm the champion." So Juice Robinson was like, to bring you back a little backstory to the match, Juice Robinson, when him and David Finlay both started out as Young Lions, people would look at Juice and be like, "Oh, Juice is a star. Juice is a star." Like, fucking David Finlay is the Jannetty of the group. He's a Jannetty. And he never really proved himself as a star. He never really put himself over. Even when Juice like totally went superstar and was like winning titles and doing stuff, nobody gave a fuck about David Finlay. David Finlay was just there. He just was there. He literally, like, people didn't care about him, just like they didn't care about Hanari. Like, until last year, nobody gave a fuck. And then David Finlay, over the last year, was like, "You know what? Fuck this." He was like, "I'm tired of it." And Finlay has been trying to turn himself around as a person. So Juice and Finlay have this match. And Juice literally cuts the promo and was like, "Doug, you're the product of nepotism. You get what you want just because of your family. Like, nobody gives a fuck. I worked hard for my fucking spot. Fuck you. Like, if you couldn't get over with your family name, you couldn't get over with shit. You're a fucking loser." And he fucking buried this shit out of him in his promo. So David Finlay was like, "All right, fuck it. He was like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna go in this match and I'm gonna show you how fucking good I am. David Finlay went in this match and Juice beat the shit out of him. Finlay kept coming back. Juice beat the shit out of him. He kept coming back. And then Finlay was like, fuck it, and beat the fucking shit out of Juice. Won the match. He fucked Juice up and won the match. So after he fucked Juice up, because Juice went, like, the ref got distracted. Juice went to go hit him with the U.S. title. Fucking Finlay hit this shit lately. And Juice, like, blocked it with the title. Was like, ha ha. Fucking David Finlay kicked him in the balls and then hit him with the shit lately. Hit him with the finisher. 1, 2, 3. So David Finlay was like, yo, you talked all that shit. I was in your fucking spot. I was in your fucking spotlight the whole time. Like, every time you did something, I was in the shadows. I was in the shadows. No, it's no more of that. Fuck that. This is my time. This is my fucking time. I beat you. Oh, you're supposed to be the U.S. champion? He grabbed the belt and was like, fuck that. It's my belt now. He's like, it's my fucking belt now. And if anybody wants it, I'm talking to you, Will. You have to beat me. And it's like, dude, hold up. Wait. This just became really fucking interesting. Like, you took the title and now you're calling out Will Ospreay, which you guys meet later on down the line. It's like, hold up. Wait. This is, excuse me? Like, I was a little taken aback by this. I'm like, I'm actually intrigued in this. Like, this, like, everything about this has turned around and been like, oh shit. Like, this is actually really good. Like, this is really good. It was great. It was great.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, the fucking G1, like, little things are happening that's making people go, there's been some great fucking matches, but at the same time, it's like the stories that are coming out of, like, this is one thing that's really great about the G1. There's stories that form throughout the fucking thing. Like, you can have a past story, whatever. In the G1, it's like a fucking time capsule of the multiverse, because you're in this thing for a fucking month, and inside of that month, you are fucking having all of these great, crazy, insane stories that are fucking just unimaginable. And you're like, oh my God, this is going to lead to this later on. This is going to lead to this later on. This is going to lead to that thing way down the line. This is also going to lead to this thing over here. Holy fuck. What the fuck? It's just that type of a thing. It is that fucking type of a thing. Because, like, little things that happen in this G1 will span out over the next 6 months. You're like, Jesus Christ, this is great.
Okay.
Yeah, it's real. Like, it's a really good time in New Japan. It's fucking awesome. But yeah, you got anything else for the show?
No, that's it.
No questions or anything. That's it.
No, that's it. Like, glad to see fucking New Japan is doing great again. So
yes, and we will be back to cover SummerSlam with all of the surprises and big matches and changes and things that you didn't see coming, that were coming, that you didn't know were going to be there, that was there and is going to be there, and it's going to be fun, and you're just going to, yeah. It's,